folks, it's your girl Lexi Mahari, and I am back with another episode of Buzzworthy Chit Chat, where I like to share my opinion on the latest pop culture news, current events, and more. Before we dive in, please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can receive notice each time I upload a brand new video. So let's dive into today's hot topic, and that is, at least for me, the mentioning of Idris Elba potentially portraying James Bond in maybe the next round of 007 movies. Now, this is not new. This rumor has been circulating for the last few years. As you might recall, back in 2016, Michael Strahan interviewed Idris Elba on Good Morning America about the possibility of him portraying the role. Here's what he had to say.
2016.
I think I'm too old for that, man. I can't be running around in cars and ladies and martinis. Who wants to do that? That sounds terrible.
Since that time, we've heard him continue to echo the same things, mainly because he feels that he's a little too old to portray the role, right?
Who is saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
And as he mentioned, reasonably so, right? It does require a bit of running, a lot of jumping, a lot of rolling, tumbling, you name it. It's going to be a very physical film for whoever takes on this role. So for someone who is knocking on the door of 50 or actually at 50 years old, I can understand why they might feel like this would be just perhaps a little bit physically demanding of them to take it on. But if we take a step back, let's look at the ages of some of our past James Bond men and how old they were at the time they filmed their final movie in their franchise sequence. Listen, I don't think he's too old to take on this role at all. I think the idea probably would be not to wait 5 years in between filming the movies, but I think they could easily pull off a trilogy for him between now and the time he turns 53, 54, 55. He is aging well. I think with some, a rigorous nutrition regimen, workout regimen, he could easily take this on and look very good for his age. He looks good for his age anyway, but with all the stuff they have to do typically for these movies, he takes that on and he could easily pull off portraying James Bond in 3 movies. And if all else fails, let's use our technology. Remember Will Smith? It was a 50-year-old Will Smith fighting a 23-year-old Will Smith in the movie Gemini Man. I say if we have to use stuntmen, let's use our CGI to put Idris's face on them and the movie will still work. Again, I think they need to film them back to back. Don't wait 5 years. I say film one right after the other. Similar to what I think they've done for other movies, not so much the Bond movies, but other franchises where they tend to even film 2 movies at once so that, again, the actor still looks pretty much the same age at the time that the movie is released. So there is one other name that was being floated out there last year. I don't know if you all know this, but rege-jeanpagejamesbond from the Bridgerton series is a name that was being floated out there as a potential replacement for the 007 role, particularly when we kept hearing word that Idris was kind of crossing himself off the list due to his age. Is he a worthy replacement? Potentially. He's got the looks, he's got the accent, he could potentially pull this role off, but I'm putting all my votes in the hat for Idris. I would like to see Idris take on this role. So what do you think? Who is worthy? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. I'll catch you in the next video.